22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Play action. May. They'll roll him out right. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's May. He'll buy some time right. And got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. May. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion is Gray. They'll throw with May. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown Raiders. Christian Watson, 43 yards. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete. Looking for Danny Gray that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's May. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On play action, May. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To the air, May. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Danny Gray, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, But didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
To throw, it's May. Oh, he finds his running back, who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll audible to something else. They go play action with May. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. May with it. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Well, you're already up a couple in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation, because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He will push his way down to about the 14. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's a 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Jake Ferguson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They go play action now. May. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. On 1st down, here's May. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Waddle, the motion man, right. Now May to throw on 2nd down. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. And that's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
They'll throw on 1st down with May. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Christian Watson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
2nd down and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll look to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continues...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing now, May on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception. But it's second down. Back to throw. He's going to let it go again. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Xavier Legette, 41 yards. And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Play action. May. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Just need a yard here. Second and 1. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Off the play fake. Here's May. He finds Mayer here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll throw with May. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. His hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Mason going to get it on 1st down. Pushing through the contact. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On the ground again, it's Mason. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Mason. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. with 1:53 left. They'll run for it with Mason. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordan Mason. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is... And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. York now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to throw again. That one complete till again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 4. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback. See them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Green to bring it back. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week one and week two. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Las Vegas, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.